So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom, and this is our old friend Helmut driving the Super Pershing, the T26E4 Tier 8 preferential matchmaking medium. They're on proper offer, and interesting, there's only one scout and he's about to have a Tiswas. So the T25-2 basically points to F4 and says spot, and the Leo goes affirmative. And our little prima donna in the Air Max 1375 says, please spot unpolite moron. Okay. Yeah. What is it about world of tanks attracts all these little prissy prima donnas? I don't know. Anyway, so Helmut is top tier heavy. Freudian slip there. He's top tier medium, but more like a heavy. There's only one artillery. There's not an awful lot. Yes, just one artillery and one light. So he's going to push forward, and given the fact our little princess is heading for the hill, he's going to have to try and do the spotting job in the centre. Now, the view range on this thing isn't too bad. I don't know whether he's carrying coated optics or anything like that. Some people do in their mediums, he's obviously not going to do as good a job as a light tank is in this. And he pops over, just drops back immediately to see whether his sixth sense goes off. Now, an interesting fact about spotting like this is you only just have to get a tiny bit of your tank above the whatever it is, terrain, to spot. You don't have to go your whole turret over it. Literally can just be the top of the cupola. That's all that needs to happen. And he's got obviously an added advantage because he's got those funny binoculars on the front of the tank, on the turret. Yeah, I know they're not binoculars. So he got spotted, but he did see that Tiger P, and has already got quite a bit of assistance damage, nearly 700 assistance, which is not bad when you're in medium tank, and that's not really your job. So he's going to keep poking up here, keep trying to keep an eye on what's going on. You can see our AMX has gotten onto the hill. Looks like he's just bailed out, has dropped off the hill. Is there any chance he can come over the centre somehow and help out the team? Probably not. So Helmut's doing, a team job here. He's trying to spot, not really having much opportunity to do any damage himself. But, someone's got to spot. Especially in these big open maps, you need to have somebody out there spotting for you. Otherwise, you really can't get much done. As sure as eggs is eggs, there's going to be enemy TDs down at B1, B2, B3 area. And the moment you push too hard down that road, you get lit up. Because you notice their light tank has not been seen here. They've got a spick somewhere. Don't know where he is, but just chances are he could well be up in that bush. Right, Helmut managed to do a sneaky little snapshot into that Tiger P, takes him down. Right, 1375 is now moaning about the hill. 4 pathetic morons on the hill, lost. So he's going to park behind them on the hill because they're pathetic morons. Okay. So prissy prima donna is still having a sissy fill. There comes the enemy light tank. He's pushing on. I'm not sure that's a wise thing to do for him. And Helmut takes him down. Gets spotted for his troubles. So he's not done a whole heap so far. 200 damage, but he's got 2 kills. Kill stealer, you. Push around the back, see if we can get some eyes on anything in the middle area here. Somebody in the cap, must be that IS-3, sorry, KV-3 even. Yep, it was his KV-3 because you can see the capture bar went down when he got hit there. The Helmut's trying desperately to keep his eye on the enemy tanks without pushing so far that he can be hit from the hill. Unlucky. Tried to take a careful aim at the commander's hatch on that Indian Panzer, but no joy at all. Shell hit the dirt. You notice that with American tanks, doesn't matter what class they are, they have a tendency to drop the shell into the dirt in front of the target. A lot. Don't know whether they're just lardy arse American shells or what, but it's weird. It really is weird. T29 is a long way over. It's got very little chance of getting to him. Nice. Indian Panzer had his turret turned so he could get a shot into him. Takes a blind shot towards that. Oh dear, there's 3 enemy tanks in the enemy cap. Took a bit of a hit from the Indian Panzer, who's now been joined by the enemy Super Pershing. This is not looking so good. Base capture is dropping like a stone. It's 6v6. Only 25 seconds left. Somebody needs a reset. Nice shot again into the Indian Panzer, sorry. Enemy Super Pershing's coming over, but he thinks better of it, which is probably sensible. Scorpion G's moaning because he had to go and do the aggressive thing. Cost his life for a reset, but at least to have the satisfaction of a team that wins on his behalf, right? So we're not having a huge amount of success here. Oh, now he's blaming the artillery. Ow! Hit by... oh, there's a Steyr Waffenträger Tier 7 German tank destroyer out there somewhere as well. So Helmet's decided it's a bit hot round here. Indian Panzer, the Super Pershing, and now the TD sitting in the back, causing him a bit of grief. So he's on the roll. He's on moving. No pressure on the cap, which is good. Keeping a good watchful eye on what's going on. Coming over to have a go at that AMX. Bounces off him, wow. AMX is pushing hard, we can have him. Nice. Nice, he's down. Good job. Right. Now the artillery is getting to the moaning factor, so it's all good, it's all good. Has the little princess in the AMX died? Yes, he has. Oh yeah, there he is. He's just having a bitch about the Tiger P camping. Ooh, ow, ooh, that wasn't so good. So that's interesting. The stern waffle thingy. Oh, he's over there. Right, he's on the railway line. Thought that might be the case. Thought initially the shell had come from the sort of 3 line, but it clearly that last one definitely came from up on the railway line there. Oh, hello. Come on, stay there for a minute. Nice. Shame he didn't load an HE shell there, might have taken him apart. Doing the right thing though, keeping him under pressure, pushing him back. Enemy Leo out there. Ooh. Ouch. Artillery finally pays attention to Helmet and hits him quite hard, 290 damage, and that really isn't what he wanted at that precise moment, because you can see on the one line there's only Jagdpanther left. Tiger P is slowly rolling forward. AMX is still bitching. Helmet is also saying, I need some help here. He does. He's got a Leo, he's got TDs behind. It's a pretty tough job. again. It's not easy. Oof. Artillery shell shot over the top of him, stunned him, but didn't actually do any damage, which is good. Where's the enemy, Leo? He's pushing forward. You can see the friendly Jagdpanther has won the one line, so from what we can tell, is pushing down that line. Helmet's pushing down this line. They are winning. Somehow they are winning. It's 12v10. Can we get that Leo? Nice. Takes him down. There's only 2 left now. T28 prototype. Now he won't have gone terribly far because he's just too slow. And the artillery. AMX is suggesting the Jagdpanther kills the arty. Well, I have not known any games really where players cannot resist the temptation of slapping artillery, even when they should leave them alone and go after something else. The number of games I've been in where a chap comes into the cap area or something, and there's 2 tanks sitting there. One's an artillery that's just fired, and one's a dangerous TD. And rather than taking down the TD who still has to fire, they tend to aim at the artillery just because they're artillery. So, yeah, such is life. Okay, so the artillery is down, just that prototype there. Yeah, he's obviously angled towards us, so there's very little chance of penning him. That's better. Can't have gone very far, he's just waiting to hold out as long as he can, really. Try and keep his repair bill down. But he's going to have a black print coming up the backside in a minute. Artillery presumably is targeting this spot. And indeed they are, and take down the 28 prototype. GG, well played. So despite all the bitching and the tantrums that light tank and the artillery threw, they all went, good game, good job at the end. So yeah, all's well, ends well. So Helmet actually finished up with an ace tanker there. That's amazing, mainly down to his spotting than anything else. He ended up top of the team. Look at that, 2,297 damage, 3 kills, 1417 base XP. Good job, really nice job. He did 22 shots, hit with 15 and penned with 11. Took 9 hits himself, 5 of which penned, 4 bounced. Look at that, 3,544 assistance damage. He was the best light on the team. Let's have a look at our friend in the AMX. Here we go. Yeah, 861. Yeah, okay. So yeah, fantastic job of spotting, which boosted his credits. Now, I suspect this was over when the festive stuff was still running, because that's a hell of a lot of credits he made there. 123,800 after costs, and 5,000 experience for the crew. So I'm assuming that was during that time. Even so, that was a hell of a game, hell of a credit boost, and a really good job of covering for a prima donna light who didn't want to do the job. So anyway, well done Helmet, thanks for sending that one over as ever, and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. In the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I will see you again soon. This is GamerDom, signing out.